Good morning, collective. I hope you're all doing really well. I've just woken up, so my voice is not awake yet. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm here to do a card reading using the Alice in Wonderland deck. Just a story, something to listen to. Never know what's going to come out. I shuffled the cards, spent time with Father, and did my journal. And then I was guided to these cards. So let's just get with it. So there's no need to fear. And remember how powerful you are. It says, all in a golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. And it came in reverse. So you may be struggling at this time with inspiration, with your creative spark or your imagination and conception. Many people are struggling, grasping the truth of reality. And we have wake up, which is in reverse. It's your moment. So many of people are still sleeping at this time. So realize that what you're dealing with, right? And then we got the right way in reverse, another reverse. Learning to create what you desire. So people are still struggling with how to go the right way. They're second guessing themselves, having doubt in their mind. And we have another one in reverse. It says, belong to your own dream and create your own life. Many people are living off the lives of other people. I think I've heard it mentioned somewhere, destiny swapping. So you could be dealing with somebody that is doing that. And this came in reverse as well. Choices, feeling blocked and restrained. So it was in reverse. So you are not feeling blocked or restrained at this time. So that's fantastic news. And then we have painting the roses red, which came up right, covering up errors. So you may have somebody in your vicinity who is painting the roses red or wearing rose-colored glasses and covering up their errors right now. And this another one in reverse. It says, changed in the night. You have changed quickly. So there could be people that are still feeling stuck at this time. Don't be too hard on yourself. Things will turn around. And another reversed. Such a curious dream, grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. So it was in reversed. So you could be struggling with grounding. You could be struggling with returning to reality. And you could be struggling with coming home. I encourage you to, if you can, go outside and take off your shoes and socks. And go stand in the grass and hold on to a tree. It's a good way to ground yourself. And just know that you will find your way out. And it says, use your time well. And it was in reverse as well. Make every moment count. So you could be, not giving yourself the proper credit. Believe in yourself. You'll get to where you're meant to go. Another reversed one. It says you are rare and free. There are not many like you. So what this tells me is there are many like us out there. You're not alone. Another one in reverse. Nature communication. Flower energies, fairy energies, elemental messengers. Maybe this is in regard to there are those that don't believe in this sort of thing where you're connected to the flowers and the energies. So they're just not communicating with them. They just treat them like it's just a tree, or it's just a flower, or it's just a bee, or it's just a bird. Oh my goodness, a lot of reversed cards. It says all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Well, that's good, it's in reverse. So you're not trying to please everyone. You're just living your life for you. And keep doing that. Law is not justice. This came up right. Rules that are not fair. We're all dealing with this at this time. I think the laws are in place just for them, not for the whole, all of the world. They use the laws for their own benefits. And then we have, I wonder what will happen next. You're ready for adventure. You are on the precipice of change, and you're being told to pause before action. That's a beautiful dress. Look at that house in the background. Whatever you can dream about and whatever you see in your mind's eye, you can bring into your reality. Have no doubt of that. The universe will show you time and time after time that what you think about shows up. And then we have mortality. It says life is brief, bright, and beautiful, and yours to live. So live each day to the fullest. Every day is a new day. And it's shine bright like a candle. Whatever you're dealing with at this time, you will make it through this. So don't lose hope. Stay focused. Focus on your dreams. And you'll make it. You'll get out of this matrix. Don't you worry. And then we have it's always tea time. Eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So you could be dealing with the same thing day after day. You could feel like you're on a loop. Do something different today to break the patterns. We're all mad here. Everyone is a little different. So just honor that. Everybody has quirks. If you don't like the person, just scroll on by. That's what I do. If things don't resonate, just keep scrolling until you find something. And then we have 33. Why did I say that? 33. I want to be a queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring your freedom, and passing a test. So you are free and you are sovereign. You have control of your own mind. You decide what you want in life and it will show up. You are in control of your life's collective. And then we have Curiouser and Curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Honor everything about yourself. That's what makes you unique. Don't change to fit in. And then we have clock time. Time, pressure, and in a rush. There's no rush. Whatever you forgot to do one day, you wake up the next morning and you do it. There is no time. Time is an illusion. You're being asked to investigate. Maybe you need to go down the rabbit hole. Look closely, ask questions, and think before acting. Those are very wise advice. Ask questions. Do your own investigation. Seek out the truth for you. Then we got, who in the world are you? You're getting to know the new you. Do you know who you are? Who are you? We have, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. So whatever you forgot to do one day, you always have another day to do what you forgot to do yesterday. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Just keep moving forward and live for today. Live for today. You could be, we have nonsense. It says it's time to talk sense. You could be listening to people who are talking shit, and you know they're talking shit. So you just realize what works for you may not work for another. And if you don't like something or don't believe something, just stop communicating with the person or listening to them. It's that simple. Life can be as simple as you want it to be, or it can be as hard as you want it to be. And here we go. Follow your own good advice. You've been giving a lot of advice to a lot of people, and it's time to start following your own good advice and trust yourself, because you know what's best for you. Nobody can tell you what's best for you. Only you know what's best for you. And then we have keeping up, immense effort and advance. You could be putting in a lot of effort into something you're working on in order to advance. Sometimes you have to put in a little more effort to get further ahead, to make your life more manageable. And then we have messages for a rabbit. So you could be a rabbit in the Chinese zodiac. Service to the animal world. You could be an animal advocate. You could be looking after animals. All kinds of animals. Dogs, cats, reptiles, whatever it is, horses. You could have a farm. You could have chickens. You could have turkeys. Thank you for your service. And then we have find the lesson, and it was in reverse. It says, discover the purpose in a situation and trust that you are learning. And it was in reverse. So you may need to discover your purpose or the purpose in a situation. And it says, trust you are learning. So maybe you're struggling to learn something. You could be taking a course at this time and you're just having a hard time absorbing the knowledge that you are learning. Know that you'll get through it. If you just keep pushing forward, you will get that. I think that's where that immense effort and advance comes into play. Don't quit before your victory. And we have becoming braver. It's resilience, experience, growing stronger, and a fresh perspective. So you are becoming braver, collective. Your resilience will take you a long way. Your experience, you have so much experience that you can share with others. And you are growing stronger, body, mind, and spirit. And you're developing a fresher perspective. Everybody has different ideas. And then we got forget who you are. It was in reverse. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So this is all falling away. You've overcome. You know exactly who you are. And the conditioning has fallen away. And you're no longer holding on to the memories that defined you in the past. You've let that all go. You're a different person. You've changed. You may have swore a lot like a sailor. We have another one in reverse. It says, manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. And it was in reverse. So you are happy and you are making changes. That is bringing you more happiness and joy. And we have a moment's regret. This was in reverse as well. But you know. Nostalgia, idolizing the past, and fearing you've made a mistake. So this was in reverse. So you're not idolizing the past, and you're not fearing you've made a mistake. You haven't done anything wrong. You're exactly where you need to be at this time. So keep going. Remember what I just said. What works for you may not work for another person. That's why it's very important to remain your individualized self. You're rare. You're unique. There is no one else like you. There may be others that are similar. Where was that? Was it this one? No. Where was that? There's so many cards to go through. I think you can reverse back to the beginning. We're all very rare and unique. Every human being has an individual trait or star being, because we're all star beings, and that's the truth, and that's what's coming to the light. More and more the truth is coming out. And then we have impossible things. It says working through disbelief, taking imaginative leaps, and gaining a fresher perspective. So all the secrets that were hidden from us are all coming to the light. We are light beings. We are from God. God is light source. Call in your higher power. Call in more light. And God will come into your vessel and begin working through you. You have the power of all the passed over ancestors at your disposal. You can ask them for their help and they will come in and show you the way. And then we have never jam today. Promises that never come to be, empty words, and not living in the now. So you could have been dealing with a person who made promises to you that never came to fruition. Maybe something happened in their life. You got to take that into consideration. Don't hold on to that, because when you hold on to that anger or frustration, or what's a good word? Maybe you have the word I'm looking for. Anyways, instead of feeling upset about it all the time, don't let it pay rent in your head, right? Let it go. Realize something could have happened. Maybe they changed their mind. People are allowed to change their mind. That's what free will and choice is all about. And we have set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan, and the right direction will be shown to you. Ask Father for help. Ask Him for guidance. Ask your ancestors. Whoever you believe in, whoever is working with you at this time, ask them, and they will help. They will come in and show you the right direction to go. You're being encouraged to follow the white rabbit, because the curiosity meets opportunity. Do something different today to break your patterns. have lead the way. It says, be a leader and show others how it's done because you can help others. It's time to be a leader. Lead yourself in the right direction and others will follow. It's that simple. We all have free will and a choice. We get to choose what we want. And you have that right too. You may have been told you don't have rights. You have rights. So we got falling, the unknown, descent, momentum, and change. So I don't know. Many of you could be having night terrors. You may be going down into the dark spaces. Don't have fear. Call in Jesus and he will guide you out. Look at that. You got somebody behind this person dictating to them like a puppet. You can cast out the devil or shadows or mimics or monitoring spirits that may be around you. You just have to say, I rebuke, renounce, and reject the works of Satan and his minions in my life and cast them to the foot of the cross in Jesus Christ's name. Put on the armor of God and the armor of light. Call in your angels and they'll disappear from your sight. And we have uncertainty. It says, choose who you will become. You can be, do, and have whatever it is your heart's desire is. So choose who you want to become. Follow that, and whatever steps you need to take to get to where you want to be in order to be who you want to become. Then we have believe and strange encounters. So you could be having some strange encounters. You could be having some epiphanies. You could be seeing synchronicities. There's many different things that could be showing up in your life. Pay attention to them because they're telling you something. There's always something to learn about everything. Thank goodness for Google. It says to keep your temper and don't allow anger to rule you. You need to pull yourself out of this hump that you've got yourself into. The anger that you're holding on to is not doing you any good. Anger can make you very sick. It can make you very nasty. People don't want to be around people who are angry all the time. So release that. Find something that makes you happy today. Love yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are and how far you have come. You may have forgotten who you are. You may have forgotten the things that you've overcome. Those things that you experienced in life matter, and they happen for a reason to make you who you are today. You are strong and resilient, and you can overcome any obstacle placed in front of you. You're very wise. You're very knowledgeable. And the final two cards we have, do not drink poison, so do not do things that you know are bad for you. And then we have growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. You know what? Stay young at heart. If you stay young at heart, you're revitalizing yourself. Stay away from the alcohol if you can. Reach out for help. There are many programs out there available to you at this time. And remain like a child at heart, because your child inside you, is so curious about life. God bless, Collective.